Over the years, we've highlighted some outstanding charities that provide food, shelter, clothing, and other necessities for children in need. This morning, how a nonprofit and its army of volunteers is addressing another basic need, the importance of a good night's sleep. Taj Mahal shares its No Kid Sleeps on the Floor in Our Town mission.
What our mission is no kid sleeps on the floor in our town. We serve Racine and Kenosha.
Michael Prudhomme serves as co-president of Sleep in Heavenly Peace. His nonprofit works to reduce the number of children who don't have a proper bed to sleep in. In the last 5 years, this team has delivered nearly 1,400 beds to families in need. It takes a lot of work to get these beds made, so staff with Sleep in Heavenly Peace are teaming up with volunteers from Jockey.
Jockey will have, after today, built 200 of those beds with us.
The level of need for this effort is something many may not even realize.
Nationwide, about 2 to 3% of kids do not have a proper bed to sleep in. They sleep in parents' beds with them. They sleep on the floor, on piles of clothes, on air mattresses, on futons. It's just, if you think about the hierarchy of needs, they need to have food. They need to have a roof over their head. Beds actually come pretty far down the list, but beds are a great indicator of success in school.
Experts say data shows children who get a good night's sleep perform better in school and other extracurricular activities.
If you don't get a good night's sleep, you're not going to do well in school. And we have had many anecdotal stories about how well kids have started to do once they had a bed to sleep in.
And the most rewarding part for those who worked to make it happen, when the kids they serve receive their beds.
Delivering beds to kids is the most heartwarming and heart-wrenching experience you'll ever have. I just delivered beds about 6 weeks ago to a couple of kids. They were 6, 7 years old. They had lost their mother in a tragic accident. They were living at Grandpa's house. They didn't have any beds. They were sleeping in a neighbor's house, having a nap when I came up. We put the beds together, we made them up. My wife picked out special bedding for them. It happened to be characters that they loved. They came in and they just screeched in joy. Said, "We love you, we love you, we love you."
A big part of our, my department's role is to try to find opportunities to get our employees involved in the community. Jockey actually allows our employees to volunteer for 40 hours a year, paid during company time. It's my job to help find ways to fill it.
Jake McGee is Vice President and Chief Philanthropy Officer at Jockey.
We love doing things that are helping families, helping kids in our community. As soon as we heard that there were kids that didn't have a safe place to sleep at night, we knew we needed to get involved.
In the last 2 years, the wait list for beds has grown to more than 250 kids.
I would love to say that someday we're going to solve the need, and I don't think that's going to happen. Earlier this year, we got our list down to 30 people, and we were so happy. We were almost done. It's now 265.
Gail Hanchy is a Jockey employee and is volunteering on the build today.
It feels really good to know that we're a part of changing so many people's lives here in Kenosha. You think about your community and you don't think that there's a problem, but then you find out how much there really is a need for this, and it just feels really good that we can partner with organizations like Sleep in Heavenly Peace and be able to help.
For me, it's really special to work for a company that encourages this type of thing. I think we all feel really good about that, but I personally always make an effort to go out on the deliveries too. So we're building the beds today, and then we'll actually go and deliver them, and you're going inside people's homes and watching kids' reactions. I remember the last time I did a girl crawled into bed, made the bed, and started reading a book. And you were like, I got to do that at work today. That was pretty cool, but more importantly, it was cool because you were seeing how you could help them.
The focus now is getting more volunteers to help make bed deliveries.
It's not hard to get people to help build beds. The harder end, and it's kind of funny because to me it's the best part of it, is to find people to help deliver the beds. So that's our biggest need.
In the meantime, the work being done here is for sure making a long-lasting impact on our hometowns.
The world needs more kindness. You find it here. You find this in the room. These are people who have volunteered to come here, to give up of their day, of their time, to do work that's dirty and dusty and not necessarily anything that's in their regular skill set. And I think it just builds community.